Welcome back to Kuni as cat ladies walk away from us. Madame, wait up! We've just entered the Hootery, of course, and secured some new clothes because everyone's mocking his outfit. What a lovely outfit! Your shirt is such a pretty shade of yellow, or not so much mocking, but everyone finds Ollie to be dressed in weird stuff. After Ollie made the social faux pas, thinking that only he was not weird in an entirely different world. Are you the pea girl? The shop that looks like an owl is called the Hootique. We know. I wonder why they chose that name, because it's an owl shop by the look of it, and we need to head to Swiss Solutions next. So it seems everywhere has its own little character display on it. I love the environments in Ni no Kuni so far. You anything to do with fish, madame? I do worry about my boys. Every time they go out to play, they come back with fresh cuts and bruises. Well, I can heal them for you if you like, madame. And we've got the lovely steps here, the cat's paws. Wow, nice outfit. Where did you get that? Everyone seems to not be mocking my outfit. Hello there, young man. Can I tempt you with a piece of fresh fruit? Why, madame? I would love to take some off your hands. Let's head up here, have a look around. Find ourselves some ice cream. And some lovely trees and a green treasure chest blending in the background there. So how can we get down there? Through the doors? Doesn't seem I can really enter this building. Plus the fact that this bench is partially in the way anyway, so down through this plant pot pathway it looks like? Can I fireball it down? Nothing happens at all. Well, obviously there must be some solution to get down there. Maybe I can jump later on? Maybe something like that? I don't know. Let's head over to Swiss Solutions because it's right ahead of us according to the big star marker. Right, for the point, we've got ourselves a few more treats, have we not? Go to the creature cage here and have a look at our little mighty. Right, we've got a magical attack increase and an evasion increase here. Let's give ourselves an evasion increase. I don't think magical attack's going to do this guy very well, considering he seems to be mainly all physical attack. Boosting evasion doesn't seem like a bad idea. It only boosts it half, though. We need to get ourselves some more stuff. Sparkly in the background there. Got ourselves 20 guilders. What's up? That shop there is Swiss Solutions, where people could ask for help if someone thinks perturbing them. If you feel like helping a needy person or two, go and take a look at the errand board inside. Solve someone's problem, and they'll almost always reward you. Well, that's a good thing, so we'll head inside and find out exactly what this shop's all about. We're supposed to get our card here after all. Welcome to Swiss Solutions, where those in need come to watch their worries fly away, and where those who are feeling helpful agree to perform tasks on their behalf. What sort of task do you mean, sir? You honestly don't know? Dear me, you really are new to this, aren't you? Well, I shall swallow my amazement and explain. Folks who are in need of assistance flock to me, hoping to find someone willing to take on their errands for them. On your travels, you're bound to run into people who are looking for help, and you'll have to decide whether or not to soothe their fluttering hearts by taking on the tasks they set you. Have a look at the errand board over there. On it, you'll see a list of the tasks you can take on. Swift Solutions, you can also agree to undertake missions to eliminate specific monsters. These are known as bounty hunts. If you want to find out more, access the main menu and take a look in your journal. My journal, huh? Okay, I think I got it. Your journal will also show you how many merit stamp cards you've got. Oh, the gatekeeper mentioned something about those. I don't think I have one though. Ho, you don't, do you? Well, that is swiftly remedied. Keep this merit stamp card safe. You'll need it to collect stamps when you complete tasks. Once you've filled up a few cards, you can exchange them for merit awards, which are sure to be useful on your travels. Simply visit the nearest branch of Swiss Solutions, hand over your completed cards, and the awards will be yours. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Well, helping people out is all part of saving the world, Ollie boy. But before we make a start on all that do-goodery, we need you to get you dressed for the job. Now, the Hootenanny said your outfit would be ready tomorrow, so I reckon our best plan of action is to go and get a good night's sleep down at the cat's cradle, innit? Sure indeed. Journal is now accessible from the main menu, we'll take that. Now let's have a look over here for any missions or anything. Okay, we do 41, 42 and 43. That's a weird number system. We're not on 1, 2 and 3. A Grimalkin standing near the Hootique and Ding Dong Dell looks somewhat troubled. We'll go and see what's wrong. Can we actually take the quest as it were? Or we can just only see the errands, that's all. We haven't done any complete ones. A female Grimalkin near the Quartermaster's store in Ding Dong Dell seems to be deep in thought. What is a Grimalkin? We'll have to find that out as well. So standing near the Hootique. And a ding-dong Dell mother looks like she's worried about something. Go and talk to the mother in question. We get different stamps depending. Details of the new errands have been added to your journal. So I guess they stay there forever? Look, we're opening up all our menu, it seems. Okay. We've got ourselves loads of quests. Or those... Oh, those aren't the errands. That's the story. Right then, errands themselves, we've only got those 3. So maybe they're numbered because it starts at 40 and story continues on till... You know, 40. Maybe that's how it works. Can we get more bounty hunts as well? Whatever a bounty hunt is. Welcome to Swift Solutions, where those in need to come to watch their woes fly away. We know, sir. Bounty hunts claim bounties and claim merit awards. Can we claim anything for that? Oh, okay. Allows you to jump by pressing circle while running. Not very useful, but a whole lot of fun. Allows you to run a little faster out on the hills and plains of the wide world. That's pretty good. Occasionally makes your foraging efforts more fruitful. Makes it easier for you to sneak up on enemies from behind. Causes additional restorative glimpse to appear during battle. That's useful. So our current card starts at 0, even though we did actually do something. Okay, we got the Vegetable Thief. Southeast of Ding Dong Dell, Summerlands. A Gruffian keeps stealing produce from farmers' fields outside of town. It has to be dealt with quickly. It's nearly harvest time. We get 50 gold and a well-worn sword. We'll take the bounty hunt. I'm hoping these ones are pretty easy here. People with more troubles than they can swallow will place notices on the errand board over there. Check it regularly to see if you can help out. No problem. So we know that we can go to... What? We need to go to the Quartermaster's, the Hootie shop again. The Owl Lady. So someone near here-ish then. Grimulk or whatever it was. What are we really looking at? Is it this person around here? Shop that looks like an owl is called the Hootique. We know, madame. So someone near this location. Ah, they're shining on the map. So that's what the cat people are called then. Meow. Which pot did I put it in again? Is everything okay? Oh well, it's my precious treasure, you see. I can't remember which pot I hid it in. Gee, that's tough. What sort of treasure is it? My grandmother's red earring. It's such a pretty cover. You couldn't lend me a paw and help me look for it, could you? Sure, I guess. Safe hiding place. Check your journal for the details. You will? Perfect. It's in one of those pots you see around town. Inside one of the pots, sir. Leave it to me. You're a perfect gentleman. I am indeed. Can we just search any old pot? Or is there actually a mission marker given to us? Let's have a look here. Can't see any extra pots at the moment, so maybe we're looking more at the ones we've already seen. Wherever they may be. No pots over there, so let's check these pots up over the right hand side. We can't just check them randomly, so we have to actually... There's probably going to be a sparkle from one of them. There's loads of pots over here. Lady, it's very hard to find what you need, madame. There's so many pots around. We're talking about the ability to jump. Maybe we could jump over that flower pot if we got that. It says pretty useless overall, but seems pretty useful to me. Well, there's our next mission objective point, but we still haven't found this for the lady. Keep looking. Water wheel going by here. Ah, shiny. What a glorious day. I wish I could take a minute just to lie on the grass. This is stone paving, sir. Not grass. You obtain a loaf of white bread. That's not what we're looking for. So who's this? Is this the quartermaster maybe? It seems all the shops are bird-oriented. We'll go in there in a second. Let's find this first and foremost, eh? Can't head down the side there. Nope. It's a bit too thin for us. This village itself seems to be quite big and massive and leading to some kind of dungeon that's locked ahead of us. So where is this lady's stuff? What does she need? Where can we find it? There's too many questions. This brings us back up to the Hootie shop. We've literally checked every single pot, or at least looked at every single pot on the way by the look of it. Nothing hidden up around here, is there? It does seem that there's another tier in this place. Ah, treasure chest, in fact. seems to be sealed by some very potent magic. The purple one we can't open, unless they're all random colours. Today's a fine day for mouse whacking. The only question is, what to whack them with? Why'd you have to be whacking some mice anyway? Send Mike, he'd like to whack me over the head. Where's your pod, madame? It must be around here somewhere. Can't be that far from where you are. Mind you, if it was very near, you'd have already found it, probably. Is there any pots up round the back here? No, just the piles of boxes. We haven't headed along this road, at least. You know this pot has nothing in it. Hello, sir. Any pots around? This is the best spot for a breather in all of Ding Dong Dell. Why don't you join me for a bit? We didn't have time for a breather, sir. We're on a side quest, it seems. We've moved into a complete another area, so this is a bit of exploration here, guys. Instead of continue on with the story, we do the side quest. Now, pot. Lovely pot. They're kind of cat-like in their structure as well. Obtained a poison be gone. No idea what that does. Hello, sir. You're a very big cat. You know the pots we got dotted around all over town? Well, you should probably have a look inside them every now and then. You never know when you might find something interesting or plain peculiar. They really try to keep up the cat noises on these words, don't they? They're dotted all around town, you say, but finding what we need seems to be a bit more problematic. Aha! Red earring! So we've got what we needed. We've sorted out her problem. Let's head back. And get our first merit stamp. Run faster, Ollie boy. Drippy's so small legs and he manages to keep up quite nicely. He's got some speed on him. A bit of a turn of speed. Hello, madame. We've sorted out your problem. We'll take your 2 stamps. Oh my, you've got it. You've got my earring. Well, that's perfect, just perfect. You found it for me. You sure did. Don't lose it again now, okay? I promise I'll never lose it again. Well, here, this is the present for you. Thank you so much. A leafy mantle and 50 guilders. Okay, errand complete. A safe hiding place. We're stamped with 2 stamps along the path to the finish. What was that item we received there? Look in the bottom's bag. It looked like some kind of armor. A cloak made from soft green leaves. It provides protection from the elements, along with a soothing aroma. So what can we use it for is the real question. We've got a crunchy carrot here. It can be used to make treats for familiars, so we have to make the treats as well. That's interesting. A deep green orb that once belonged to the guardian of the woods. A roaring gale is sealed inside. I'm sure it is. So can we equip it to our familiar? So go to the creature cage. That's only where we give the treats, isn't it? We have to go to friends and familiars. Okay, sir, we might have something defensive for you. No, shields, patches, and blades. So I guess they can only equip certain things. Can I not equip anything? Maybe I can. Accessories, it seems, and just weaponry as well. Old stick. Some kind of runes to it. So it looks like you can translate that, maybe? Let's head down to this shop down here, which is reliably known as the Quartermaster's, considering the fact that we got a quest inside, wasn't it? Plus, if we can buy anything, hello, sir, you're like a gigantic raven bloke. There's someone around the corner here, is there not? Oh, no, it's outside. We can still see everyone outside. Is that a purple chest or something? No, it isn't. There's a big chest behind you, though. Commiserations, friend, but I'm not allowed to sell weapons or armors to travelers. You're going to need special permission from the king, so we cannot do anything involving this place yet. Mind you, there's a red chest just lying around. You obtained a sundae, ice cream sundae. Would you like that, my creature? Your fullness is a bit up. That increases your magical defense. Well, magical defense is not that bad. Defense from all elements is a good thing. Only half an increase, though. Let's see about someone else's errand, eh? This lady over here wants one. You the concerned mother? Meow. You still look quite pretty enough. Doing a bit of decorating, is it? Well, I always say you can't beat a flower or two. Brighten things up no end they do. How clever of you. I was just thinking about using some flowers. I'm trying to make my doorway prettier, you see. You are? What kind of flowers are you thinking of using? Well now, I want something nice and bright. I'll need some fresh, clean water to give them too. Ah, I know, you can help me. Can you spend the time, pretty please? So we would like to brighten up her porch with some flowers. Oh, thank you, you're a perfect gentleman. Now I'll need you to bring me 2 plain swart flowers and 2 bottles of spring water, alright? Yes, ma'am. Oh, but where can we find them? Yes, neither can be purchased from the shops. You'll have to go and look for them out among the rolling hills. Don't worry. They positively twinkle. I dare say you've seen twinkling spots in the ground outside town, haven't you? But be sure to investigate them when you stumble upon one. You'll find all manner of precious things. Yeah, one more thing. Once you forage from a particular spot, it won't twinkle as it did before, but never fear, both its produce and its twinkle will return in time. Got it, thank you, ma'am. We'll head on out of town and keep our eyes peeled for some of these, twinkles. Tidy, let's go foraging then, shall we? Thank you very much, you're a pair of perfect little gentlemen. We are indeed. We've already got 1 water, have we not? We're doing well for that. And what about the other person who had the quest? Wasn't he around? Oh, they're in the store themselves, maybe? Well, let's head in for a good night rest and find out what clothes we get. Hello, madame. It seems there's someone behind you. No, that is you particularly we need to speak to. Glowing. Welcome to one of the Cat's Cradle's chains of premium inns. We pride ourselves on our practically and pricing. Practicality, and even. We'll stay the night, madame. Your customers always are appreciated. Yeah, you look a little unusual. You're a traveller, I presume. And I encourage you to take a nap at each of our inns, wherever your travels may take you. We're very proud of our deep and comfortable beds, and we hope you enjoy them as much as we do. Thank you very much. Now look at your wizard's companion. There's something different about it. Ah, there's useful. The memories of all the travellers who've stayed here have filled it back up a bit. Gee, I never expected that. Why the heck not, Mon? It's a flippin' mighty spellbook, ain't it? We'd best stay at many of these places we can, eh? I guess so, huh? You obtain a new regions of the world page, Summerlands. Is that all? I thought it'd be more filled than that. So basically stay at every inn. Maybe we can only take on 1 errand at a time.
Oliver? Oliver? Huh? Mom? Mom! You've done so well to make it this far, Oliver.
Mom? Is this a dream?
You must listen to me now, Oliver. You have to go to him, to face him. And when you do, you'll learn the truth. Promise me, no matter how hard it is.
Him? Mom, who's him? Mom, what do you mean?
He's someone very important to both of us.
But who is he? And where do I have to go?
It's all right, sweetie. You're already on your way. Don't give up, Oliver, no matter how hard it gets.
Mom? Mom! Mom!
Morning, young man, and what a perfectly fine morning it is, too. You slept well, I hope? Excellent, you'll be on your way now, I expect. Well, if you happen across another cat's cradle on your travels, be sure to stay with us again. Tom, see you soon. Righto, Ollie boy, back to the owl shop, innit? Oh, okay. We don't want to save our progress yet. Let's move out. But we need to head out back into the world and do that errand, of course. I say get our stuff first, get our clothing on. And see if we can actually take 2 errands at once wouldn't be a bad idea. Either way, it's the same kind of direction. Ah, it's you, madame.
Good day.
Goodness me, wherever those little rascals run off to now. Is something the matter, ma'am? It's my boys. The 3 of them are forever running off and not coming back. I know they're just playing, but I can't help thinking they'll hurt themselves. You worry about them a lot, huh? Yes, I do. And today they're even later than ever. I'm beside myself. Ah, mother's life is never easy no matter where you go, eh? You don't have a spare moment, do you? Could you go and find my boys for me? But sure. No wonder it gives us free stamps, 1 for every boy here. I'm sorry to put you in such trouble, but if you can let me know when you found them, I'd be ever so grateful. See if we can get ourselves some new stuff, but I'm guessing that one of the boys, considering the name of him was a question mark, is up here. In fact, more than one of the boys, maybe. Why, it hurts! Oh, look, poor Dab's gone and hurt himself. Must be one of those lady's lost boys. Better patch you up, eh? Jeepers, that looks painful. What can we do, Mr. Drippy? We don't have a first aid kit. Crikey, Ollie boy. Brain like a flippin' sieve you've got. You're a wizard, ain't it? Use some flippin' magic. Oh, I'm sure. What do I do, huh? Which spell do I use, Mr. Drippy? We're crying out loud, man. I'm only telling you this once, right? Healing touch, man. Got it? Healing flippin' touch. You said it twice. Oh, it hurts. Okay, here goes. I'm gonna fix you up, okay? Healing touch indeed. It doesn't hurt anymore. Hooray, I'm all better. Listen, Sunshine. Your poor mother's worried sick about you, right? Get on home with you. I will, I promise. Thank you for making me better. No problem, boy. Get home. You made me all better with magic. Magic's amazing. It is indeed. Amazed more if you don't learn it. Today's a fine day. Oh no, you still want to whack some mouses, so you're not one of the children men. Okay. We found one anyway by coming up here, so that's not too bad. Where are the other kids? We've explored most of the town after all, so we can kind of guess that one of them might be down that other watery pathway. Maybe where that lock is. Of course, they might be hiding in any nook and cranny, though. Not down there, I hope. Can't figure out how to get down there, after all. Oh, we're fine for that. We can head back to the Hootery in the meantime, however. But that's on the way. Any little boys hiding around the place? Look left and right and can't see a thing. Not hiding up there, are you? Well, let's head inside. Hello, madame. Do you have the clothes for me? Hoo-hoo! There you are, dearie. You'll be happy to hear your clothes are ready. Tidy. Let's try them on, Ollie boy? Sure. I'll just pop and get them for you, dear. Wait there. I shan't be a moment. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. He's a very polite child, isn't he?
What do you think?
Huh? Oh, that's trendy. You look proper sharp, Ollie boy.
Isn't it a little goofy? I mean, a cape? Don't be silly, dear. It hoots you down to the ground. Thank you very much, ma'am. How much do we owe you? Ooh, for those old things. Don't be silly, dear. You'd be doing me a huge favour just taking them off my hands. Really? You're sure? Ooh, I can't remember the last time I did any sewing. It was an absolute hoot, dear. Think nothing of it. All I ask is that you pop back and buy a little something from time to time. You'll do that for me, won't you, dear? Of course we will. Thanks, missus. There's lucky Ollie boy. Looks like we owe this place another visitor free. We sure do. You obtained a set of traveller's clothes, a new style, and now you've got some dapper duds. We can head up to the palace tidy. Time to go meet the king, huh? I'm kind of nervous. It seems like the slight bit of Drippy's accent is slipping into my speech. What can we buy from you, madame, with our new gear? Who's there? Oh, hello. Who can I help you today? Who can I help you? How? Seems you sell provisions, madame. Blindness be gone. The core of this strange fruit grows brightly, and we can buy treats on top of that. Attack increases, accuracy increases, defense. All good stuff, to be honest. Let's buy ourselves another sundae here. And what was the other one that we used? An evasion and ice cream. I'll buy 2 of these as well, these flams. Increase some defense a little bit. I'll be seeing you soon, I'm sure you will. So let's get him even fatter. We need to take him out on the field after all and do some fighting. Let's increase your defense just a little, madame. Oh, sir. A little mighty. Chomp him down. We actually his defense increased by 1 point, so we can only grow it 10 times in total. Well, I do like defensive stats quite a lot, mind you. So our growth limit is nearly being met. Your evasion up as well. There's some extra stats along the board. In fact, we could like try and even it out as much as possible, though of course he does need magical attack, so we could go on 1 on all the other stats, I think. That might not be a bad idea. So look at us in our dapper new duds. Let's head off and look for the rest of the boys, wherever they may be. You hiding around anywhere near, sirs? Maybe you're in the next area yourself and I wouldn't know about it. Well, let's check down this way before we head towards the king. In all my new fantasy gear. I love how his walking changes when going down steps, mind you. Most games kind of like overlook that kind of subtlety. Just a little bit. Are you one of the boys? King Tom used to come and play with me and my friends all the time. But he hasn't come out of his castle for ages now. It's really boring without him. Sure it is, young boy. However, we still haven't found any of them, it seems. Hiding down the alleyway? No. So if I'd have to guess where one had run away playing hide and seek to, it would be down here, but it doesn't seem that a single boy's around. This definitely looks, well, it's a dead end as well, so if you needed to relocate, you wouldn't be able to relocate very fast. Plus, it looks like a really odd place in town, so the safety level of it doesn't seem really... That seems a really odd section here. You hiding up here at all? Something is. What's that? Treasure chest? I'll take that indeed. You obtained a bottle of iced coffee. Is that a treat as well? Or just a health restorative? Seems to be a 10 MP restoring thing, so we drink some iced coffee. For any of our health problems. Little boys, you out here anywhere? No sirree, Bob. So only one boy's hidden anywhere near. The other two have really scurried away. Oh well, time to head into the next area. Towards the king and all that. Maybe the boys are waiting out all the way over there. I'll never remember the names of these cat people ever. Grimolds, was it not? It seems a bit of a tricky one to remember, personally. Now, boys, are you hiding anywhere around here? Head to the palace to meet the king. We will. We're heading that way. We're keeping an eye out for any troublemakers on our way. You look like you're selling something, sir. This is a statue of one of King Tom's heroic ancestors. What, that there? Where? What statue? His Majesty is going to have to stop lounging around all day if he wants a statue made of him. He will indeed. Any little boys hiding around here? No little cap, and there's a treasure chest hidden away. A loaf of white bread, but through here seems to be a shining icon. So the little boys are shining over here. You need healing touch? Wah, I fell over and grazed my knee. Ow! Hey now, don't cry. Let me fix you up. Fix you up with healing touch, sir. Huh? It's not hurting anymore. That's right. All better. That is marvellous. Your mother's worried sick about you. Run along home now. There's a good lad. I will, I promise. Thank you very much. No problem, little kid. You seem to be leading us to something special itself over here. Someone hidden behind. However, he's glowing. What are you? Huh? What's up with you, man? Look a bit pale you do. Huh? You're giving this to me? You received a page describing the spirit medium spell. Communicate with the spirits of the departed? Well, fancy that. That's a page from the wizard's companion, that is. What's this little squid doing with it? I think he might be a soul of the departed. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Do you think he can't speak? Nah, that's not it, man. I'm not very much mistaken. Yep, must be. Did you figure something out, Mr. Drippy? That spell he just gave you. Give it a try, Ollie boy. You'll soon see. Well, alright then. Give it a try indeed. Spirit medium. Thank goodness it worked! Jeepers creepers, you can talk? Of course I can talk, silly. You cast spirit medium on me, didn't you? So that's what it does, huh? You mean to tell me you cast a spell without knowing what it did? What kind of wizard are you? For future reference, spirit medium lets you talk to the spooky spirits of the dead like me. What's that? I was just a fish. I was worrying about that. It looked bigger than it was. So I was right. You're a flipping ghost, ain't it? Ghost? Jeepers! You mean to tell me that ghosts really exist? Of course they do. Wizards see them all the time. I was a wizard too once, you know. And thanks to that idiot, the Dark Djinn, there aren't too many wizards left. So when I saw you, I thought I'd better hand that page over. You're the first wizard I've seen in I don't know how long. Jeepers, can I really keep it? Of course, it's the least I can do to say thanks for looking after my book. Your book? Ha, you've got your wires crossed, sunshine. That's our book, that is. Who are you anyway? Me? I'm Horace. Although you probably know me better as the Sage of Ages. Hang on a sec. He wants to believe a little midget like you is a Sage of flippin' ages? Who are you calling a midget, Pipsqueak? I'm a fairy, ain't it? I'm supposed to be this size, cheeky little... You're called Ollie, aren't you? Are you on a journey in our world? Yeah. Maybe I'll go on a little journey myself. I haven't taken a look around our world for a long time. Right, I'm heading south to the desert. Hope you'll meet again at the town down there. See you soon. It seems we've gained ourselves a new ability by talking to the spirit of the dearly departed. What a random occurrence to happen. I'll pick ourselves up a slice of pie as well to end the episode, guys. So join me for more Ni no Kuni next time as we continue our exploration. We probably meet the king. We find the last boy in our game of hide and seek. Bye-bye.